I'm not even going to lie, friends. I am so happy. I am so happy and so confident that our village of the Angry Owl is going to be able to find success thanks to the sacred brown cows that have sacrificed themselves for the sake of our village so that eventually we could have porridge. It's a really long series of events. I know. Trust me. But thanks to the sacrifice of our brave cows, we are actually starting to have a little bit of progress, even though, you know, things looked kind of dire, and even though we do still have the heat doom that we're facing down, we are proving that certainly, just like I said it would happen, we are, you know, actually finally beating the hard difficulty. I am quite pleased, especially because one of the things that I hope to accomplish, perhaps with this very village, is actually finishing off all of our finishing off all of our memory beans and unlocking the fourth and final elder, who I have heard. Okay, I know who it is, and I know that it's going to be the elder that we are going to love forever and is going to be so exciting, but we'll talk about that later. For now, carry on, my villagers, carry on. Please heal the sick. Like, toss some people who aren't sick into the hot springs so that they can go ahead and relax and enjoy themselves. We even built a little tissue station to be able to take away poor Voskri's, like, distress. We are amazing. I am so proud of our villagers. Whoop, what's going on here? Babu? Are you gonna grow up suddenly? Because that would be amazing. Wait, what's... Oh! Oh my gosh. The child just found some iron ore, which is pretty cool, except I still have no idea what we're supposed to do with the iron. And speaking of which, we have not yet named said child, so we should probably go ahead and tend to that in just a moment too. Let's see. All right, good. Look at that. We're gonna defeat the doom. We might even get ahead enough that we won't need people to do the bonfires because we have so many hot springs. Which reminds me, we probably need to make sure that we have the ability to build the cellars during the spring and at least balance out how many hot springs we have. Or maybe I should just go ahead and like wreck the hot springs once spring comes around. They take 2 days to build. Okay, it's probably worth it to go ahead and remove them. But all right, so, wow. Wow! I am so happy! Come on, this is amazing! We can finally have more babies. Like, we're actually making progress. We can even build our bakery? This is fantastic. This is just... I am so tickled. We can have our Milky Bakery, which I can only imagine has like that amazing, delicious, like milk bread that I see all the time in videos where, you know, they're making milk bread in Japan, and those giant souffle pancakes are coming to mind too. I know you all have seen the videos I am speaking of. Yeah, now we have our little Milky Bakery. One of these days I need to make that like milk bread. There's vegan versions of it. That would be amazing. I don't know if I could do it gluten-free though. Curses! Well, we're working together, body, even though sometimes you're a bit silly. But all right, I'm being a bit silly because I'm so excited and also like kind of tripping over myself because, wow. But let's turn our attention to making sure that we can try to cure the distress any of our other villagers feel. So where did Voskri go? I need to find where my sad farmer has run off to. Are you over here, Voskri? No, that's Pseudo Fishy, Ginger Fury, Lord Thunder. Let's see. Where? Aha! Voskri, there you are. Why don't you come on over and we're going to take off one person for your sake. We're even going to take off a person from... Oh, wait a second. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, Voskri. We're gonna actually have to go ahead and you're gonna have to wait and continue to have your tears because otherwise our only watcher, your local gamer, and the entire village, yeah, they can't dry your tears yet because otherwise, like, we would actually lose that doom. That would be bad. All right, what else could we do? Ooh, well, it's gonna be spring, believe it or not, sooner than later. So why don't we come over? We do have a lot of hope right now. Our knife master, our only knife master, is quite busy, Gizmosi Chaos, at creating all of that paper. I think it'd be really nice to have more paper and maybe even more wood. So, right, where should we have? This could be a potential spot where we have another woodcutter's hut because it's surrounded by wood on all sides, except for the side where we could put the paper maker. Little buns, I would have to go ahead and boot you out of like spot, but that's okay. Oh, we need more stone. Okay. All right, all of our stone's being used, so we'll just have to be patient there. I could put another paper maker over here. That might be a good idea because then our scholars are nearby. And I do want to see what amazing thing lies at the bottom of this potential education spot. And the school gets a boost for each paper maker within 2 and each knowledge maker within 1. All right, we'll put another woodcutter's hut right here. I know that seemed to be very convoluted, but bear with me. Not enough wood for that. We are gathering extra wood. And then I guess somebody can come and like move that out of the way since I'm gonna put another paper maker here. And then we can put, will I sacrifice that fertile field for, maybe not for 2 scriptoriums. We'll see how things go. But all right, enough of my rambling. Just very excited because, wow, we actually have food by the skin of our teeth, or really the sacrifice of our wonderful cows. We're getting through winter. How, well, we actually got all the way to the end with the very first of our shamanistic villages before everything went kafooey. Or maybe it was a little further? But we will carry on and we will see what story unfolds for the villagers of the Angry Owl. I have hope. Not a lot of hope, since all we kind of have is a meeting point for hope, but we might be able to build a peace tent or 2 or make a knife-like performing area sooner than later. Not enough stone. Still. Where's all my stone going to? Oh, it's going to making copper bars. All right, 3 copper bars is probably enough, sunshine. Thank you very much. And we're going to have a stone paving all the way to this dwelling so that our little bakery will actually work. Sharky Vovo, my dear, you can carry on with going ahead and grinding down that barley into flour that we're transforming into gloop glop and also milk that we're going to need more of soon. Wow. Well, wow. Okay. Oh, and we haven't named the baby. The baby's name is Redo at the moment. That's so funny. But instead, I would like to welcome Matchu Carl back into our village. Matchu, welcome. Thank you for all of the support you have given over the years, and I hope that this reincarnation of yourself will be able to have a very happy, hoppy bunny life. We might even have somewhere where we can start having our villagers even celebrate life, and we could make little jokes about like hop into it and stuff like that. For now, well, not enough wood still for making the woodcutter hut. So for now, I guess gather some seeds. We'll have 3 surplus heat, so I can actually have Volscree! I think I can take your tears away at the moment. Wait, okay. And, oh wait, no, not yet. Because, you know, your local gamer is still busy. Curses. I'm sorry, Volscree. I feel so bad. I keep like taunting them with, don't worry, you don't have to cry anymore. Oh, never mind. I still need you to cry. Whoops. Let's get a little bit more knowledge from our druids. And we've got a little bit of water. Sure, why don't we like stack up on seeds for like a hot minute? I wish we had larger ways of putting down the signs so that they weren't just, you know, taking up all of this potential good area that we could just put imagine what this would look like if we just had fields of barley like up against each other. That would be amazing, but we'll worry about that later. For now, let's face down this doom. Let's see how our story unfolds. From tumbling off the top of mountains with rare herbs in our hands, all the way to the glorious brown cows, and the way that we were kind of given permission for their sacrifice by a bunch of them showing up in a herd, almost in approval. Ta-da! Carpentry! All right. Well, actually, carpentry +1 if woodmaker within 1. Now there's an interesting thought. Do we want more paper or do we want the +1? Because that would be 2 planks a day. If wood maker within 1. It doesn't have to be one of our fancy wood makers. We could just like make a pile of sticks somewhere back here and then like call it a day. Hey, I like that idea. All right, so let's see. Carpentry, I'll probably put you like out here. A clearing path to dwelling, huh? Okay, +1 if a clearing path to dwelling. That would be a lot of planks. And I probably need to put a dwelling back here anyway. So we don't have the leather for a dwelling, but I think I want to put down a sign right here. And then we'll consider where to put down the carpentry in just a moment. But otherwise, let's see. 2 surplus heat. We can take a whisper in the wind off of the duty of keeping us alive for this Doom event. Yay! Everyone's happy. Like we literally, oh wait, we haven't cured that distress yet. I guess I could, you know what? I feel like somebody who's distressed would continue to be distressed until they manage to go ahead and get past this Doom event, now that I'm actually thinking about it. Also, where'd our other thinker go? Oh, Brown Cow, there you are. Brown Cow, why don't you come over here? Give everything a little bit of a thought. Somebody else can come build that. We can actually eat every day. I'm so happy. Wow. And then I guess we're gathering seeds, so somebody might as well gather some water real quick, because why not? And then leather soon? Possibly some leather soon, but our knife maker is busy. All right, well, dang! Carpentry, unlocked! Whatever's after that, not unlocked. Phooey. I really want to know what all of the memory beans are. Signpost, locked. And town hall. That's one of the things that we have been wanting to work on for quite a while. So we can get town hall put in. I'm trying to think what we might need for the spring. Flower fields, so we can possibly have gardens, might be a really good idea. And I would really like to have the bookmaker so that we can work on getting whatever is down there. Cobblestone path to dwelling. And books are used by the school or by the courtesan, which is interesting. But the thing we probably need to be most aware of is the concern over the strongest domain being both the sickness domain and the cold and heat domain. And I feel like let's do the cellar next, or the performer's stall. Let's do the performer's stall with our knife makers, so that if we do have to sacrifice another cow in order to continue the growth of our village, we will be able to make a dramatic dance of some kind where we can honor their sacrifice, because why not? And yes, I know we kind of go over the edge with like, oh, the poor cow, but come on, you have to have some sort of immersive roleplay. And also I feel bad for the cow. Okay. Okay. Let's see. These are not the boons I was hoping for, but they are the boons we have gotten. Boon, the settlers, 3 pips are welcome. Boon, intense farming, farm animals grow in 1 turn. Tech heat coating. No, okay, I don't need resistance to burning, and we actually don't need more farm animals unless we're shearing rabbits, which we really don't need to worry about. And instead, we shall welcome 3 new settlers to our village. Welcome, welcome. I have no, whoa, that was, our watcher was definitely being very watchful. Alas, this is not the boon we were hoping for, so I think. But perhaps these settlers who have brought themselves into our lands, well, I mean, actually, now that I think about it, we really need more people for a lot of things. We could have another knife master. We could have, like, we could have another woodcutter if we needed. Whoa, people are going fast. We could have more farmers. Okay, hang on. This is definitely starting to make me pretty excited, except for the fact that now we actually do need to have the end of a cow, because otherwise we don't have enough room for these new people. Good news, everybody. The doom event has been averted. Yes, it has. Be careful. The longer we stay here, the more difficult it will be. However, I think we might make it this time. I hope so too, Shaman. Dino Dave doesn't really seem... Oh, there we go again with the Shaman. Yes, the truth. This is definitely not the first village to be cursed. Yes, there have been old villages. Yes, we're going to go ahead and take care of everyone. Don't worry. Like, there's an asterisk to that. Like, please see the terms and conditions of prophecy and future. Ooh, look at that. A fear event coming up. Is it just me or is the doom event getting closer sooner? Hold up here. Wah! The next season is upon us. Oh, thank goodness. Hold up here. I don't think that's my imagination, that the next doom event... Oh, that's not my imagination. Oh boy. Oh. The doom events get faster. Oh. Sickness. Cataclysm. Things we don't really have anything prepared for. Okay. Okay. Sickness is the next event. All we can really do is try to have bandages and infusions prepared. And then the cataclysm is actually the next event. Gosh, that's rather interesting considering, you know, we don't actually happen to have any way to generate our own nature just yet. So maybe we'll finally give a little attention to that. I have no idea. We don't even have, because we don't have any of the type of food we would need for the altar though. I guess we could have an herbalist who requires clearing to town center. Okay. All right. Let's see. Fear is our doom event. Cataclysm's coming up. The season is going to be changing, and I think it's going to get hot. An unknown event is coming that is related to sickness, which will be a lot stronger than I care to have. Let's have the healer's cottage as one of the next things we work on. And then we'll work on the performer's stall for whatever hope we might have. Wait a second, don't the gardens do give us hope and nature. But alas, we don't have any flowers to be able to build them just yet. But maybe we can try to prepare ourselves for the spring of doom. We should be able to harvest a few flowers by then. So as long as we can harvest a few flowers, build some gardens, maybe even have someone prepared to become a gardener, there may still be hope. Just maybe. So if that's the case, they're gonna need tools to become a good gardener. Let's start getting the advanced tools prepared. Something just really tells me that that's gonna be important. All right, but we made it, woo! And Matchu has now grown up, and now we can go ahead and turn our attention to these newest members of our community. Suddenly, our tiny village that has struggled to grow, even though the rabbits around us breed like rabbits, it has welcomed Jean. Jean, hello again. Once more, I welcome you into our home. And Fenrir, let's see. There we go. Fenrir dragon. Fenrir dragon. There we go. Okay. Fenrir, welcome. Thank you. Voskri, you're still distressed. Whoops, I will fix that. And then I thought we had a third new person. There you are. And finally, we have Netherhearts. Welcome back, Netherhearts. You have done your best to try to help us with so many things in the past. I do hope that you can help us with whatever's going to be happening next, because I'm thinking Dino Dave, our very first villager, might actually cause a bit of issues. You know, being a funny person with 2 lovers. I don't know if that's gonna work out well for our village, but we'll have to see. But yay! All right, doom event averted. Time to pivot and prepare for the next one. So we'll see if we can bring a smile to our villagers' faces, and also if I have any villagers who currently don't have a home. Oh, thank goodness. I think we just barely had enough space for everyone. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.